Hey guys. Welcome to the Rift live stream, live from E3. I'm Elizabeth Toby, and I am here with Russ.
I'm Russ Brown. I'm the VP of Development of Rift.
So, we are here today to show you a little bit of the new expansion pack. But how about you do your thing and give them some intro, tell them what we're about to see.
Cool. So we're going to jump in right into the game, and we're going to start off with some dungeons. I had a PowerPoint demonstration, but that's for shirts. You guys don't want to see that. You want to see the game. So we're going to jump in and show you the game. So Mike, let's jump in. And this is one of our first dungeons. The whole theme behind this game is the rise of Crucia. That's the idea of the expansion. And the discovery of two gigantic new continents. And on these continents, we have a lot of lost technology, really kind of going for that whole Magitech feel. And so you're going to see that kind of in the art style that we have here. And our artists have just been, kicking ass, taking names, and it looks really, really good. So Mike, why don't you just kind of cruise around? This is Empyrean Core. This will be one of our level 60 dungeons. We are still Rift though, which means that things get, corrupted still. And I don't know if you guys have seen it, but we're going to raise the level count to level 60. We're going to add some new souls, 1 new soul per calling. We're going to have 7 dungeons, 3 raids. We're going to add something called Dimensions, which we'll talk about, not in this presentation, but soon, which is kind of our take on housing. And the main thing we've done is really just made the world boatloads bigger, because we're just running out of space. We're all about giving content, giving patches, and I just need more space. I mean, there's just so much you can put in Shimmersand.
And just as an aside, if you guys have questions, I'm watching chat, but for people who may be new and don't know, how much bigger is the world?
It's 3 times larger than what we ship with. It's honking large. That's honking. Right?
All right, honking it is.
It's honking large. So Mike, dungeons are cool. Everybody likes dungeons. Woo, dungeons. It's awesome, right? But let's go to the outside world. Let's show some of that honking bigness, largeness. So there we are. So, we have some players joining us, which is good.
Oh wow, you've got a whole crew.
Hello, QA team. We appreciate you coming online. As you can see, everybody's geared to a T. Wow, we do have a whole team here. And my driver, Mike Doherty here, is going to start the event. He's also the author of the event, so let's give a big hand to Mike Doherty. Woo! Woo! He's dead sexy, too. So let's launch this. So the cutscene is actually part of the demonstration. In the game, this is all happening from the camera point of view. Nice. Okay, Mike, why don't you jump down there and show you how big this thing is?
They're going nuts, by the way.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. This is Volin. Volin is one of our Colossi. I like to refer to him as a behemoth. And he is just honking large. So the whole playstyle here is, it's all about basically targeting different parts of Volin, and basically on how you damage him or what parts you have destroyed, it changes kind of the state he's in on how he attacks and basically what happens. Now, as you're damaging parts, you'll also have parts that come off, and they form power-ups. Mike just got one of those blue things. Did you get it? No, you didn't get it. And the power-ups will give you special abilities, things like jumps, attacks, or anything we can think of that's kind of cool. And then as you get these special abilities, you're always looking for them. You want to run around. You want to do things. It's not all about. It's not all about. That's interesting. It's not all about holding aggro, tank and spank. You know, it's about having fun, going out, doing stuff, just basically enjoying life. So we have a whole bunch of players here. Mike just got the aggro. Let's see, Mike, if you can get the buff. Why don't you bring up your UI too? So this is honest to God in-game. This isn't fake. This is all real. We're running this out of our Dallas data center. So we have an external server up and running. Shortly, I will be talking about beta, but not right now. So as Mike jumped into his beam there, you can see he got a temporary ability. We really, really want to do that. We want you to try new things, do new stuff, so we can give you powerful attacks like this one, which does 140,000 points of damage. Anytime you can get an ability that does 140,000 points of damage, it feels good. So once you jump down, Mike, once you blow off some of his armor.
So I'm going to break in two and ask a question. This one's from one of our international fans in Germany. We do want to say hello, especially to our French and Germans who are here at all odd hours.
Oh, yeah.
Want to know about possible collector's editions?
I believe we are doing a digital collector's edition. I don't know if we've announced that yet, and I probably can't say it, but hey, I said it.
I apologize.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, I'm pretty sure we're doing a digital collector's edition.
Anyway, back.
So we're back, and so have you blown off the chest piece? No, not yet. So as you attack him and as you do more stuff, he'll go into different states. The hand attack, you want to dodge that. The hand attack is really bad. If you start seeing his left or right hand go back, time to get to the other side. Get another power up. Go do another jump, Mike. Those are always fun. We really like jumping. We like leaping. We're MMO. We realize that jumping is fun. And we really want you to do things like you can jump, and from midair you can do a charge. Mike has made it so it doesn't dismount you, so you can even jump when you're on a mount. Show him the flying Crocknard, Mike. This really isn't effective. It's just fun. Right? It's that sort of thing. We want to get back to the core of making the game fun, right? Not so much, you know, less of a chore and more of letting the players do what they want to do. And of course, sweet loot. So once you blow off his chest piece, let's get to the next part. As he's powering up. So this fight would generally take a lot longer. And we're generally looking at a lot of people playing these battles. But for purposes of the demo, we want it to go really pretty quick and jump in and just kind of just show some cool stuff.
Can you talk a little bit about his design? He's pretty unique.
Yeah, so one of our concept artists, Herman, just came up. We didn't want to do another dragon. We wanted something that's really spectacular, that's large, and really just unique. And so one of our concept artists just came up with this great design, and then we wrote story around it. And he has a lot of really nice things. Having hands is nice. He's expressive. The way he lands, when he shows weight, all those things. It just shows a lot of emotion, which is really great. And his VO really helps too. I personally like the death metal growls kind of sound right there. It's on point. So this is, oh yeah, that's a good point. Simon just pointed out, at this point in the battle, you'll be able to man some of the catapults. We have some cannons that you'll be able to get into, you'll be able to shoot with. We really, like I said, we really want you to drive toward this and have some fun with the environment. Now, one of the really special things, I don't know what that is. One of the really special things we have is because I have more space, I can lock areas out, right? Before, land was a premium, so I used every inch of land I could in Mathosia. But now I have some space, so I can lock areas out. Like, the players can't get to the other side of this wall until this happens. So then I can have bosses break walls down and do things that open up new areas for players, so then they can try to drive this and say, hey guys, it's open. Then you can go in, there'll be crafting, there'll be stuff to do in here that you can only do with this walls down.
And that actually does lead into a question. Someone's asking, is this instance? Is this open world?
Open world. This is all about open world. We really want to drive open world. We really want to drive the whole more and more people playing. This is actually all we're going to show. We're not going to show the demise of Volan. That will happen in-game with players like you guys helping me in my beta make it as good as possible.
So somebody was also asking about, what level and what tier is a battle like this?
This is endgame. This is going to be level 60, but I think a fresh level 60 will be able to do this gear. We don't want to make it too exclusionary.
And he's going to be friendly for all classes, melee, range, all
Oh,
that.
yes, definitely. One of the things we're doing is that's why we have the jumps. I myself have personally jumped on the catapult and charged his head. It was quite fun.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, and
that takes some talent.
And that way melee can do some really cool stuff where they, if you strike him with melee. Jumping and strafing is awesome. It's really fun. We're really gonna play with the whole idea of getting you up to his level of height.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Well, what else are you showing?
We can, Honestly, Mike, do you want to jump into what's it called? Tower of, yeah, let's do that. So we're going to show you something we have not showed the press. No one else has seen this. We're going to jump into, what's it called? It's called Tower of Dawn because it finally came up. I can't hear with my headphones on. So this is Tower of Dawn. Now, actually, what's funny, we should have pointed out where it was when we were outside. So this is not a dungeon. This is Overland. This is an interior, one of our interiors that we have. Because I know one of the things that people wanted more of was interiors. This is not instanced. Once again, we're showing a lot of the corruption. One of the stories in Eternal City is kind of almost like genetic engineering gone bad, where there's guys with mutants, there's a lot of bad things going. Like I said, we're doing a lot of the kind of science fiction sort of techie thing. And this is an area that one of my artists really worked hard on to get it so we could show it, do as a little sneak peek. I was going to sneak peek it to press, but I'd rather sneak peek it to people on our chat.
Oh yes, that's important.
Yeah. We do take out the NPCs because we basically want to show off the art style right now of the environment. We do have these populated. We are we are testing them right now, and once they get to the level of perfection we like, we'll put it out there. We'll put it out on we're going to have a new PTS server for our expansion, and people can start playing with it and checking it out.
Cool. This is gorgeous. I love the green. I love it, how lush it looks.
It is. I love anything that has some color in it. Actually, Mike's going to jump back out of the world, so you can see that tower. Where's that tower? If you move over here, can you mount up? So you can see that tower. Where is it?
It's way off in the distance.
Yeah, it is. I think it's going to come in, right? Or whee! Can't. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There it is. That's the tower way in the distance over there. That's where we just ported into. So we're really going for long views, long distances, so you can really get a sense of the scope of the world.
And some people are asking to see a map, which was in that PowerPoint that,
We have a very simple map, but I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant right now to release a map because as a developer, I change stuff, and if I show you a map now, it will be wrong when I release it, right?
So when it's perfected, you'll see the map, but I've seen, the work in progress, and it truly is hunk and land masses.
It is, and we can, if you want to bring up that, we can bring up the, and show them basically the relative size. I'm okay with that if you want to bring up the PowerPoint.
Yeah, actually, I don't know whether they're going to be able to see this.
Can you see that?
I don't know. They'll be able to tell us in a second. I'm not on the stream. Can you guys see a map right now?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's connected.
Too bad. Sorry, guys. We're going to show it to you.
This is what happens when he gets into impromptu stuff on a live stream.
But I do love impromptu stuff. We'll put that out there. I'll put it out with the. I'll have the community. Take that and put it out there. People want to see the sizes. It is really big, and we're adding 2 gymongous continents. And we're still doing patches too, guys. And we're not stopping patches. You're still gonna have a 1.9. You're still gonna have a 1.10. We're still doing stuff. We're still gonna put more stuff out there. Because that's what being a subscription MMO is about. You know, you guys give us money, we give you content.
Well, they are very excited about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, I mean, there any other questions, obviously, for the chat? Are there any other surprises, anything else you want to point out for them?
No, now, like I said, this is just a little itsy-bitsy sneak peek. We'll be doing more of these. We can show you more stuff a little later. But this is just a little taste.
And that is one thing I want to say for those of you who, I've just been glancing at the chat. You missed anything, find me, find Elrar. You guys are all talking to him, I can see. And we are looking forward to doing more live streams with you, so make sure to favorite the chat so that we can do that. And maybe we'll have you back on to show off some more stuff.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. Get me or get Simon. Simon loves being on camera.
And for those of you who want to see the map through the webcam, it will not do it justice. We will not be doing that. So,
yeah,
so
we're good.
Thank you so much. We also have to, cut off because we are in the demo room right now. So you just want to take us to our giant outro cam. Thank you so much for being here. You get to see a little bit of the inside of E3, which is...
Throw the horns up.
Tiny rooms.
Yeah, it's a tiny room.
Yes. So we're going to go back to doing some demos for press, and thank you guys all for logging on all over the world, and we will be back and give you more information in the coming weeks. So thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks, guys.